Good morning, students. Today we will discuss your subject Electronics 2, that is Feedback in Amplifier, Chapter 3. So, let's start the topic. So, first of all, what is feedback? So, the meaning of if we distribute this word, that is feed plus back, means we are feeding some signal from the output to the input again. So, that is called feedback network. Means feedback is the process of feeding a part of output signal back to the input. And the circuit which we use for feedback, the output signal is called feedback network. So, in this chapter, we will discuss feedback in amplifiers. So, now we will discuss what is the requirement of feedback, right? Why do we use feedback? We know that if we are using any amplifier circuit, right, that increases the signal strength. If we have any input signal of suppose 1 volt, right, and through some amplifier circuit, if the gain is suppose 10, so output will be a 10 volt, right? That is called suppose there is one amplifier which is having gain 10. If we apply 1 volt at the input, so at the output we will get 10 volts, right? So the purpose of amplifier is to increase the signal strength, and this type of circuit is called open loop circuits. In these circuits we are not using any feedback. So suppose whatever input we will be giving at the input, that will be just amplified. There may be some noise signals also at the input, so they also get amplified. For example, the noise signal may appear due to some changes in electric and magnetic field, or some due to humming, or due to any other reason. If any noise signal is also there at the input, that also will increase at the output of the amplifier, which is not required, which is not desired. So, to solve this problem, feedback circuits are used. They can reduce this noise signal that is mixed at the input signal. So, this is the purpose of, or we can say that's why we require feedback amplifiers. Now, to solve the problem of noise, we want that noise level should not be increased at the output of the amplifier. What is then we use negative feedback. So, negative feedback is used in which what we do, we inject a fraction of output in the phase opposition to the input signal. In case of amplifier, what we do, we take output of amplifier and feed back to the input of amplifier in phase opposition to the input signal. So that is called negative feedback. So this type of feedback is used for reducing the noise level, the undesired signals at which we do not want to amplify at the output of the amplifier. So what is the principle of feedback? Feedback amplifier, we have two parts. We have amplifier plus feedback circuit. And in feedback circuits, we can use different type of resistors. So this is the circuit of feedback amplifier. In this we have two parts. One is your amplifier with the gain A, another is feedback circuit with the gain beta, that is represented by beta. So what we are doing here, we have here input signal Vs. Okay. The signal that we have applied to the input of amplifier is Vi, and the output signal is V0, right? So the output signal is fed back to the feedback circuit, which is having feedback gain beta. So here we have feedback voltage, that is multiplication of beta with V0, right? It is multiplication of its input is your V0, whatever input we will have, and it will be multiplied by your gain beta. So VF is beta V0. So this input is again fed back in the phase opposition. So here you can say minus sign, negative for feedback, you are saying here minus sign. So that is applied here at the input again. So this complete circuit is called feedback amplifier, and in this case the gain of feedback amplifier beta is always less than 1. It means, suppose you have 5 volt input here and gain of amplifier is 10, then you will get output here 50 volt. Now if beta is suppose 0.1, so Vf will be 50 multiplied by 0.1 means 5 volt, right? So it will be fed back in the phase opposition to the input amplifier in this way. In feedback amplifiers, the voltage output can be, if we take positive feedback, then output voltage is added to the input signal, and if we take negative feedback, then feedback voltage is subtracted from the input signal. So here you can see, now in case of Vs is the input voltage and Vf is the feedback voltage, if these two signals are added here, so this is the case of positive feedback. Now if we subtract feedback voltage from the input voltage, in this way this is called your negative feedback. We have put the value of Vf, that is beta V naught. Here in both the cases Vs will remain same. So beta, the quantity beta is Vf by V naught. It is called feedback ratio or feedback fraction. To reduce the effect of noise, we use negative feedback for the amplifier. So in this chapter we will discuss the advantages of negative feedback that we use in the amplifiers. Now if we use positive feedback, that type of feedback is used in oscillator, that we will see in the next chapter. So in this chapter we will be discussing about negative feedback. So as we have discussed that in negative feedback, the feedback voltage is subtracted from the input signal, applied input signals. Here we can say input voltage is Vs, and in this case the feedback voltage beta V naught is subtracted, Vs minus beta V naught, right? Now if we want to find out the output voltage, we have to multiply this voltage Vs minus beta V naught with the gain of the amplifier, that is A. So we will get the equation Vs minus beta V naught multiplied by A is equal to V naught. Now if we multiply A with both, A with Vs and A with beta, A beta V naught, so we multiply A inside the bracket, so we will get A Vs minus AB V naught. So here AVS is equal to V naught. If we will take this minus AB V naught to the right side, and then it will become V naught plus AB V naught. And if we will take V naught common, it will become V naught 1 plus A beta. And if we want to see the overall gain, V naught by Vs, output voltage by Vs with the feedback, that will become A divided by 1 plus A beta. So in this way, this is the output equation of the feedback amplifier we have. So this chapter, in amplifiers we use negative feedback. What are its advantages? We know that there is one problem with the negative feedback, that the gain of the negative feedback amplifier is reduced, but it has many advantages also. That is, stability of the gain is improved. There is less variation in the gain. Then there will be reduction in the distortion. Noise will reduce, distortion will reduce, input impedance of the amplifier will increase, and output impedance of the amplifier will decrease. This is required for the amplifier, and there will be increase in the range of uniform application.